Today, Grandpa's Jeep and his flat fender friends are going to take a ride on one of our favorite trails, Moab's famous Poison Spider. Here we are early on the trail where you can overlook the Colorado River. Stop for a little touristing here. Here we are at the bottom of the Waterfall obstacle. And here goes Grandpa's Jeep. Willys CJ2A. I do have lockers in those axles, but mostly I'm pretty stock in this Jeep. I do have a little bit lower gearing in the transfer case. Next up is Steve and his CJ3A. Steve's got some lockers in those axles as well. Next up is Alan in his totally stock World War II MB. Alan was a little concerned that his MB wasn't going to be able to make it up this waterfall obstacle. So we stationed Brian there just in case Alan needed a tug, but Alan did just fine, as we knew he would, but he had never been here before. This is his first time in Moab. You can see how Brian takes the steeper line to the right, climbs up that wall, and Alan goes on a little bit less difficult line to the left. Here we are at the beginning of the Wedge obstacle. This wedge is tricky because it's such a deep wedge, and if you get a tire off to one side or the other, it can drop you down and you'll be on your side in a flash, at least scraping some paint or some rust in my case off. Here comes Brian and his 3A. If you listen closely to the sound of that engine, you can tell that there's something not quite right with this Jeep. It's an awesome rig. When we got up on top of the mesa, we stopped to pose for some glamour shots. You can kind of see the LaSalle Mountains there in the background. Here we are just before the Colorado River overlook. There's a big wall you have to go down right here. Well, there is a bypass spot, but usually you go down this big wall, and this day there was a big pond there. That yellow Jeep, the Cherokee, was stuck in there, and I thought it was too deep for us to go through. Once I got the Cherokee out, Brian says, "I'm going for it."
It looks worse than when that Cherokee was in it. It looked worse.
Since Brian did it, of course, I had to do it. I couldn't let that thing beat me. Of course, Brian has a little bit of a lift in his Jeep, and I don't. So we'll see how the water does. It is only water after all, right? Right here, I started to get some water come in the drain hole on the driver's side, but not too bad. For the most part, we stayed dry. These are some pictures from the overlook area. I don't know why I didn't walk down and get some pictures from the river, closer to the river. Those big rocks there are across the river. And here we are coming back down. I didn't get any video of this, but got these still shots. Back down near the beginning, overlooking the river. And this one switchback is one of the trickier spots on the trail, really, and it comes early on. And you have to come back down it. Here we are back up on the mesa top with a panoramic shot that makes us look like we're in a circle, but we're all in a line there. Fun day on Poison Spider. Thanks for watching.